connecting. And there she is. Hi, good evening, Harleen. How are you?
Hi, sir. I'm good. How are you?
Excellent. Lovely to have you over. You're breaking records today. You are our 21st edition of, Playwright Seek Out session. 21 is your favorite number, I believe. It's your date of birth.
Yeah, it's my
You're
date of
born
birth
on
and
the.
my age.
Yes, it's your age as well right now.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, Playwright has had three sessions, on stage in Chandigarh and 21 eke out sessions. But you're the first cricketer from the Indian women's team that we've had. So we're kind of setting, trends today. And who better than Harleen over here, who's a fashionista in her own right. So how are you? How are you doing,
I'm
Harleen?
I'm good, sir. How are you? Hope you're well there.
Yes, excellent. I'm in Chandigarh, so right across from Mohali, where you are right now.
Yeah.
So we're going to do about 30-35 minutes. We have a fun rapid fire at the end of the round. We have something special to show to the audience that you did for us yesterday. But we'll quickly start with, why did you choose cricket? We're going to try and do some offbeat questions over here, not what you regularly read. So why did you choose cricket quickly?
Sir, actually, I initially started playing a lot of sports, so I just kept growing in cricket. So I just kept on continuing what was good for me, and actually, it was one of my passion which made me go through that line.
I believe you were a very good footballer as well. So was it difficult choosing between football and cricket?
Yeah, I was good in almost all sports, even basketball and hockey and every other sport. But cricket was one of my first love, you can call. So
What
that's why.
inspired you to love cricket more than any other sport?
What inspired me was like it was just my passion which kept on going, the dedication which I had and the love for cricket. So that has always inspired me. Even today, like I always know what are my priorities and everything. So I just keep on going with it.
Okay, so you started with football, cricket, hockey. We had Sir Ian Botham, one of the greatest all-rounders ever of cricket, and he was a footballer and a cricketer. And at the age of 15, he decided to move to cricket, and he had a signed contract with a club for football, but he decided to take up cricket. At what age did you decide to move on to cricket?
Um, I I was playing all sports in eighth or seventh regularly. Means I used to go for nationals and everything for my school. And after that, when I shifted to Himachal, so I turned my gear only to cricket. So that was the time. I was around 14 to 15.
Same age as Ian Botham. Oh, great. So
Yeah.
you've got something in common over there. Fantastic. So tell me, you are a leg spinner, but earlier you used to be an off-break bowler. So how did that happen? What made you turn to leg spin?
Uh, Actually, I played one tournament as an off spinner, and I used to bowl a leg spin as a variation in the nets. So the coach was quite impressed with that, and
Right.
I was just bowling. So he was like that you should bowl leg spin more often. So he just
Okay.
saw the control and everything. He's like, I've never seen such good control of leg spinners as you. So I played one tournament as an off spinner, and then they had a gap of 10 to 15 days gap. So then he's like, why don't you start off with leg spin? And I was like, I was getting good results, so I just followed, and it just really helped me at that time. So I turned from off spinner to a leg spinner.
So do you bowl a deceptive googly as well, or is it just pure leg spin?
No, I bowl googly, but I'm working on it to make it more perfect.
More perfect. And a
Yeah.
flipper as well. Do you bowl the flipper?
Yeah, I try, but that's one of the difficult variation to bowl. So, but I try.
Yeah. So
I like trying all the variation stuff.
So, so I'm sure none of the international cricketers are watching this, and this is pretty much the Indian cricketers watching this. Can you let in a secret? How many variations would you bowl in an over typically? Out of six ball over, would you say two balls would be a variation or much less?
Um, in nets, I try a lot of different things. I try bowling googly. I try bowling a straighter one. leg spinner, that is the stock
Uh-huh.
delivery, and I bowl a faster one, and I don't
But
remember many.
in a match, what
I
do you do?
Yeah, I try a lot of stuff in match also. I've tried googly and straighter one, and I try
Okay.
in match also. Yeah.
So अभी मैच की बात हो रही है तो what do you prefer? T20s or ODIs? What is your preference?
Well, that's a difficult one because
Yes, that's our googly to
uh,
you.
I like T20 format, which is more like pressurized thing and everything. It is a fast game and everything. So I'll go with
As
T20.
as Harsha Bhogle and Charu Sharma would say, it's a pressure cooker situation that you like.
Exactly.
You like a pressure cooker situation. Yes, T20s are more fun to watch and the audience loves it more. Yes,
Yeah.
but ODIs then test your stamina over a longer period of time.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
each format has its own. So great.
yeah.
So you like T20s more. So what is the typical target you have? कि आज मैं 4 over में इतने run दूंगी. You know, is in the mind, is it 15 runs, 20 runs, 30 runs? What is a par for the course kind of thing?
Actually, I don't keep as such targets that the runs and all targets. I just target that I want to bowl in good areas.
Okay.
So that's more of a target which is more realistic because you don't know at times even good ball gets for a six. So you cannot
Correct.
target what exactly you have to do.
So what
So
are you happy with normally?
everybody gets happy when everybody is doing well. So
Right.
nobody gets happy when a person gets
True. True. True.
yeah,
So
that's what.
tell us about the women's cricket team. You know, it's not much written about. What is the camaraderie like? What is the fun quotient over there? And
In actually, we have a lot of fun because most of us are of the same age, around 20 to 25, means everybody is around that age. So
right.
we all have a lot of fun, and even after the practice and everything, means at that age, everybody has a different means the level of craziness you can call because everybody is थोड़े से पागल होते हैं इस एज में तो we have a lot of fun. We do a lot of raps and everything.
Yes, I.
We dance a lot, we sing a lot, we do acting and stuff, everything.
So जमाइमा के साथ आपने हरमनप्रीत के लिए बहुत अच्छा एक रैप लिखा था.
Yeah, she's continuously texting on this. So I should say hi to her, otherwise she's gonna get angry on me.
No, no. You can say hi to everybody that you see over here. You
Yeah,
can read their comments
but
over here as they're flowing
but
in.
but she told me that she'll pass on some money in my account if I have to say her name. So that's why I have to say her name. Yeah, that's. Hi, Jemmy. How are you? Thanks, boss, for
Jemima, even
coming.
I've taken your name twice. Shall I send you my
Yeah.
account details? Okay. Yes, that's interesting. That's an interesting one you have. Okay. So, yeah. So, unfortunately, Instagram doesn't allow us 3 people. Otherwise, we could have the two of you rapping that beautiful number that you had sung. But it's
Yeah,
available on
definitely.
YouTube, I think, and
Yeah,
people can watch that over there, all your fans.
yeah.
Okay, so one now that most difficult question, you know, how far behind Australia are we in terms of performance as a team? We were doing well, we beat, but when it comes to the crunch matches, we are a little behind the world's best. So,
Actually, the only thing we need to match up is the fitness level they have. They have
okay,
a very nice fitness level which we are working on.
right,
And even in the World Cup, we had dominated all the teams, even Australia. But
yes,
unluckily, the final wasn't our way. So that was the only thing. But initially, we had been concentrating on the skills. So I personally feel that we are better in skills than fitness. So that's the only thing we need to work on more than
okay.
Australia.
So the
Yeah.
skills you would rate the same, but fitness will soon catch up,
Yeah.
hopefully. But
Yeah.
yes, and I'm sure the BCCI women's team management is working very hard to get us there. And it was so
Yeah.
exciting. We were seeing some of the matches here in India when you beat Australia in the round robin league and everything, But
Yeah.
unfortunately, the final things didn't go our way totally at all, right from the word goal. It was reminded one of the 2003 World Cup that the men's
Yeah,
team
that
lost.
was pretty devastating. Yeah.
Yes, so it was very devastating and really sad. So we will digress from the World Cup and we'll come back over there in a while, because I think there is this question that I want to ask you, which everybody wants to know about. But let's go back to all rounders and your performance. So as a batsman, what wicket down do you normally come in bat?
I used to come one down or two down. So it depends upon the situation. If the
Okay.
situation is means usually we have a certain batting lineup which shuffles according to the situation. So we manage to play
Yes.
everywhere. Yeah. So
But which is your
that's
favorite position to come in?
I like to open the innings. I like to play
Ah,
one down. Yeah,
so
because you get
Shafali and
maximum
you
number of
opening,
balls.
that
No,
would be like Attapattu and Sangakkara. So no, not Sangakkara, Jayasuriya, Attapattu and Jayasuriya opening, right? And creating devastation across. Huh? So you like to
yeah,
open. That's interesting. Okay,
yeah.
rarely has an all-rounder opened other than Sunil Gavaskar. Sunil Gavaskar used to be an opening bowler for India and an opening batsman for India. Probably
Yeah,
the only one India ever produced. So,
yeah, yeah,
maybe you have good footsteps to follow from that
yeah.
perspective. Okay, so you like to open or come earlier down in the order, and are you more happy playing pace bowling or spin bowling? What do you like to prefer to play?
I like to play more of pace bowlers because you just need to time the ball. You just have to get in the line and just need to time the ball and it goes for a boundary or a six. So yeah, I
So,
like playing paces.
so spin requires more skill. Is that what you're saying?
It requires more of a power game.
More
Like
of a power game.
yeah.
Okay. What about your coaches? How do they? You need a bowling coach separately. You need a batting coach separately. Given the science behind it all now, uh, is it kind of difficult to follow two people, or is it convenient?
No, not really. We have a specific, we like a person who we have 15 players of, we have a team of 15 players. So
Right.
it gets easier for coaches to concentrate in one department. So
Mm-hmm.
it also gets easier for us because they can concentrate on few players. If there's only one coach, so he need to conquer every department. So
Right.
that gets difficult for a coach,
Right.
certainly at that level. So it always gets nice for us to get the knowledge from each and every player and each and every coach. So it depends on us how we take it.
Mm-hmm.
So the more number of knowledge you get from people, the more number of knowledge you get as a person. So it gets good and easier for us to communicate with different department of coaches.
Right. Okay. So you have a
Yeah.
bowling coach, a fielding coach, a batting coach.
Yeah, we have separate coaches, even a trainer and
What
physios.
about mental fitness? Is there a focus on that as well as a sports psychologist helping motivate you and things like that?
Uh, at We don't have a sports psychologist right now, but
Right.
as like we as teammates understand how mental level is as a player.
Right.
So few of our senior players takes charge of it. They talk
Right.
to players, they talk to juniors who certainly come in the team. So because at that level you just need to be mentally strong to perform or to play well for your country.
Right.
So that what it is
So,
like.
so, so
Yeah,
yes, motivation is very important. वो 70 minute वाली speech जो शाहरुख खान की थी. Yeah. So there is someone who's taking care of that for you.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Lovely. So, बताइए studies. Are you still studying or are you finished with studies and it's full-time cricket?
Well, you should not ask sports person about their studies.
No, I'm not. I'm just asking, are you still pursuing something? I'm not asking you your grades
No, no,
because
I
grades don't
am.
matter. You are. Okay,
No,
you
no,
are pursuing something.
I am doing my graduation.
Okay,
But
you're pursuing. Okay.
yeah, yeah, I was good in studies as well. I got 80% in 10th and 82% in 12th.
Lovely.
Yeah,
And
but
I'm not sure.
actually, we don't get much time to give our exams and everything. So yeah,
Yes.
I'm just doing my graduation. Don't know when it's gonna happen.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. Whatever, take it easy. Cricket is more important right now. India
Yeah,
needs you. The country
yeah, yeah,
needs you. Like there is this saying in Latin, pro Deo et patria, for God and for country, right?
yeah,
So that
yeah.
is what motto you're